$17 billion. That's how much was stolen through cryptocurrency scams in 2025 alone. And the criminals have a new weapon that makes their scams 4.5 times more profitable. Artificial intelligence. This is the story of how technology designed to help us became the perfect tool for financial predators. According to blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis, crypto scams and fraud in 2025 hit record levels never seen before in the history of cryptocurrency. The $17 billion figure represents a staggering increase from previous years, but what's truly alarming isn't just the number. It's the sophistication. Impersonation scams alone showed 1,400% year-over-year growth. And the reason is terrifyingly simple. AI-enabled scams were 4.5 times more profitable than traditional methods. Criminals can now generate deepfake videos of celebrities endorsing fake investment platforms. They can create synthetic voices that sound exactly like your family members. They can produce personalized phishing content at industrial scale. What used to take a team of social engineers months can now be done by one person with the right AI tools in hours. Let's break down the anatomy of a modern crypto scam. The most devastating category is what law enforcement calls pig butchering. The name comes from the Chinese term for fattening a pig before slaughter. Criminals invest weeks or months building emotional relationships with victims before introducing the investment opportunity. They meet targets on dating apps, social media, even professional networking sites like LinkedIn. Here's the thing that makes these scams so effective. The criminals aren't rushing. They're patient. They understand that trust is the most valuable currency, and they're willing to invest months of daily conversation to earn it. The typical pig butchering operation works like this. A scammer creates a convincing persona, often using stolen photos and AI-generated content. They initiate contact with potential victims through dating apps or social media. The initial conversation is never about money. It's about building rapport. They ask about your day, they remember details about your life, they become a digital friend or romantic interest. After weeks of relationship building, they casually mention their successful crypto investments. They show screenshots of their portfolio with impressive gains. They explain they have insider knowledge or a special trading algorithm. Eventually, they offer to help the victim start investing. They guide them to a fake exchange that looks completely legitimate. The victim's first small investment appears to double within days. They can even withdraw their gains initially to build trust. Emboldened, they invest more. The scammer encourages larger deposits. Some victims refinance their homes. Others drain retirement accounts. The scammer keeps showing manipulated dashboards with growing balances. Then one day, the victim tries to withdraw a large amount. Suddenly, there are fees, tax obligations, account verification requirements. Each obstacle requires more money to clear. By the time victims realize the truth, they have often lost everything. Average losses exceed $150,000 per victim. Some have lost millions. What makes this worse? Many of the people running these scams are victims themselves. They're trafficking survivors forced to work in compound operations in Southeast Asia. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me explain the criminal infrastructure. In January 2026, CNN reported on the 4 families, criminal organizations that operated massive scam compounds in Myanmar's Kokang region. These weren't small operations. They were industrial-scale fraud factories employing thousands of workers. Many workers were lured with fake job offers, then had their passports confiscated, and were forced to scam under threat of violence. The Ming family operated one of the largest compounds called Crouching Tiger Villa. In September 2025, 11 members of the Ming family were sentenced to death by a Chinese court for their role in the operation. This was a significant crackdown. Chinese authorities extradited over 50,000 suspected scam operators from Myanmar in 2025 alone. But for every compound shut down, new operations emerge. The criminal infrastructure has spread to Cambodia, Laos, the Philippines, and Dubai. Some estimates suggest over 200,000 people are working in scam compounds across Southeast Asia right now. The profit margins are simply too attractive. A single successful pig butchering can yield hundreds of thousands of dollars. The AI angle makes things exponentially worse. Criminals now use large language models to maintain conversations with dozens of victims simultaneously. The AI handles the relationship building while humans step in for critical moments. Voice cloning technology lets scammers impersonate anyone with just a few seconds of audio sample. The FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center received over 5,000 complaints about AI voice fraud in 2025. Victims reported receiving calls from what sounded exactly like their children or grandchildren claiming emergencies. The average loss in these voice clone scams was $15,000. Some elderly victims lost their entire savings in a single phone call. Deepfake technology has enabled a new generation of celebrity impersonation scams. Criminals create videos of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or other tech leaders endorsing fake crypto platforms. These videos are increasingly difficult to distinguish from real footage. They're distributed through paid ads on legitimate social media platforms. Account takeover fraud is another growing category. Criminals use AI to bypass security systems and gain access to financial accounts. They've developed tools that can automatically solve CAPTCHAs, mimic typing patterns, and even navigate multi-factor authentication. Once inside, they drain accounts within minutes. Looking at the data, one thing becomes clear. We're in an arms race between scammers and security systems. And right now, the scammers are winning. Every security innovation gets reverse engineered within months. The only reliable defense is human skepticism. So, how do you protect yourself? First, verify any unexpected financial request through a second channel. If someone claiming to be your child asks for money, hang up and call their known number. Second, establish family code words for emergencies that scammers can't know. Third, never invest based on someone you've only met online, no matter how long you've known them. Fourth, be extremely skeptical of investment opportunities with guaranteed returns. Fifth, report suspicious activity to the FBI's IC3, even if you didn't lose money. Every report helps law enforcement map criminal networks. The crypto industry is working on solutions, but regulation and enforcement lag behind criminal innovation. $17 billion stolen in 1 year. Hundreds of thousands of victims. An industry of human trafficking powering financial fraud. This is the dark side of the crypto revolution nobody talks about. If this video helps even one person avoid getting scammed, it was worth making. Share it with someone who needs to see it. Have you or someone you know been targeted? Tell me in the comments.